Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shataria here at Chicago Branch Great Millstone, prophesizing the return of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai. You all ignorantly call him Jesus, but his true and Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. Coming at you with another lesson. Before we get started, we're going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash Barakatah. Double honors to our apostles and our elders here at Great Millstone who rule well. Honors to the hopeful elect. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. Salutation to all the Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity. The speckled bird, and all those whose lineage goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, healthy Barakatah, and to the Aquaf, and those of you out there listening and learning, Shalom and Barakatah to you also. I really don't have a name for this video yet. I guess I'll think of some as we go into the lesson. But the ICC prosecutor has issued an arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel. ICC prosecutor Karim Khan has issued an arrest warrant for Netanyahu, on charges of war crimes and crimes against humanity. ICC stands for International Criminal Court, for those of you out there listening and learning. Now, the world, everybody see this man for who he is, and I would like to think it's due in part to the men of Great Millstone and those who teach the doctrine in the like manner are the same as we do. We have exposed this man, for who he really is. And the world is calling him out on his BS, they're calling him out on that BS now. Because everybody know what's going on over there is genocide, all right? Everybody know what they doing is genocide, You got college students, all right, all over the world walking out of class, holding sit-ins in certain parts of the university where they pitching up tents, boycotting what's going on. But they control the media, The small hatters, the 1948ers, they control the media, all right? The airwaves. So they put out the narrative that everybody, what's really going on. Why everybody's always, what's that record? Why everybody's always picking on me? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. What's that record? Why is everybody always picking on me? When the truth of the matter, because they control the airwaves, the media, they can put out the narrative, They can control the narrative. And that's the narrative that they're putting out there. Like I say, that record, why is everybody always picking on me? When the truth of the matter is, truth be told, it's the other way around, all right? They the ones picking on everybody. Because like I said, they the ones picking on everybody else because it's known all the world, or everybody around the world knows it. That's why you have so many, all these colleges throughout, just here in America, not just here, but worldwide, are having these, protests, all right, and these walkouts because they know it's genocide. And that's why come the International Criminal Court, the ICC, and Karim Khan, they have issued arrest warrants for Benjamin Netanyahu. Salakia, Israel. My throat is a little hurting and I'm drinking some lemon water. But yeah, and let's see, through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, this devil is being exposed. And those nations that was once confederate, with him, they starting to turn on him. All right, all those nations that he thought he was cool with, America too, they starting to turn on him. Okay, let's grab some precepts. What I want to grab first. Give me that Jeremiah. Give me Jeremiah. All right, let's get Jeremiah. And let's get Jeremiah 49. And I think I want 7. And it says, no, let's go down to 10. Well, we can jump down, but I'll get Jeremiah 49 and 7. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Okay, is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Because clearly they just doing anything now. All right, it's like they throwing toilet paper up on the ceiling and whatever stick, okay? But to everybody, he's being exposed. And again, I like to think that's through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, which I know it is, and his prophets, okay? We the men of great millstone, and those who teach this doctrine in a like manner, the same as we do, okay? But clearly there's no more wisdom, all right, there. Okay, and if you drop down to Jeremiah 49 and 10, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. And that's what's going on right now. Again, through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and his prophets, those he has chosen to speak on his behalf, who he's put his words in our mouths, who are able to discern this book and break it down directly and correctly, okay? It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Okay, he can't hide. Everybody see this man for what he really is now, okay? The devil, his seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not, okay? So through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai and his prophets, this man is being exposed, okay? And like I gave you in Jeremiah 49 and 7, before we drop down to Jeremiah 49 and 10, that's what I just read. But I have made Esau bare. That's Jeremiah 49, 10th chapter. And I started Jeremiah 49 and 7. There's no more wisdom left in him, okay? All right. Okay, and what else I'm looking for? A lot of those nations that he thought was cool with him, all right, they gonna turn on him, all right. They're gonna break bad, so to speak. Let's get this Obadiah. Let's get this Obadiah, okay. Let's get Obadiah, and I want to start it. Oh, we're gonna start Obadiah 1 and 3. It says, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cliffs. Because that's what they really are, cavemen. They come out the mountains, okay, in Petra, all right. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high. And that's where they come from, up in them mountains, okay. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And not only because he dwelleth, he's above everybody, okay? Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not who and why, roughly paraphrasing, okay? But this man is on high, okay? And he thinks no one can touch him. He thinks no one can bring him down. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, see, and thou set thy nest among the stars. Okay, and who set their nest among the stars? Who set their nest out in space? Esau, with his space stations, his satellites. He's sending up stuff every 6 months, every 4 months, busting through the hemisphere, sending stuff up there. That's what they saying. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thus will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So that's who's gonna bring them down. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, all right? Let's drop down to Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy confederacy, see everybody who went confederate, who's with them, have brought thee, even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So all those nations that he thought was so cool with him, they're going to turn on him, all right? They're going to break bad, okay? And you got this former UN weapons inspector, Scott Ritter. Well, I think they're going to silence him. I think they're going to try to, hit him. Well, ain't no try. I think they're going to try to silence that man because his channel is about telling, okay? He's telling what's going on, okay? He say, without Babylon, a.k.a. America, the mistress of witchcraft, the mother of harlots that rideth upon the beast, without Babylon, without America, Israel would never be able to get away with what they doing, okay? If not for America and Great Britain. And that's who America, that's who America and Great Britain siding with Israel. And quiet as it's kept, Great Britain is really leaning towards the Brits now, all right? And that's who America comes out of, Great Britain, okay? And they siding with the Brits. So, like I said, a lot of these nations are going to turn their back on these small hatters, all right? And now Scott Ritter, he's a what you might call whistleblower. I just did a lesson on that, okay? Esau telling on Esau, Edom against Edom. Scott Ritter is a tattletale, all right? That was what was the name of the lesson, Tattletales, okay? But he talking about how Israel then pulled America into a war that they can't win. You got Iran. You got Iraq, you got Saudi Arabia, you got the Houthis, that's Yemen, Syria, okay, and that's them Carbanians. He putting that spirit back in them Carbanians, okay, and they backed by China and Russia. Now Russia, them the Medes, okay, so what we have is a re-emergence of the Medo-Persian Empire. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. Ain't nothing new under the sun, all right? So Scott Ritter, he worried about his kids and his grandkids being dragged into a war they can't win. How Israel then pulled them into a war that's unwinnable. I said this was going to be a short lesson. Let's get some of these precepts and get ready to close. Cause Scott Ritter, he know everybody that go down there, okay, to that valley of Yehoshaphat, okay, that's Armageddon, World War, that third woe, all right, they ain't coming back. Everybody that America sent over there, they not coming back. They gonna die down there, all right? But let's get some precepts and get ready to close the lesson. Give me Psalms. Let's get Psalms real quick. Psalm 64. Okay, let's get Psalm 64 and 8. And it says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away. And that's what they doing, okay? They telling on themselves, all right? And the world is starting to see them for what they really are, and they're starting to break away from them, okay? So that narrative that they be pushing, it's not going anymore. And if you try to, we have a very violent cancel culture. If you try to say something against it, now you're anti-Semitic, but that's not working anymore. Psalm 64 and 8, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. See? So these nations, like I said, a lot of these nations they thought was cool with them, they're going to break bad on them. And what you have is Esau telling on Esau. Edom against Edom, all right? And like I said, I just did a lesson on that called Tattletales, all right? Let's get this Jeremiah. Let's get this Jeremiah. And we want 50. Jeremiah 50 and 45. All right, Jeremiah 50 and 45. It says, therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purpose that he have proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Now the Chaldeans was that's a nation that was big on witchcraft. Okay, they called on a lot of soothsayers, wizards, witches, warlocks, and this United Snakes of America. That's what it's ran by, a bunch of witches and warlocks. Okay, Jeremiah 50 and 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Babylon, and his purpose that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And that's going into how the least of the flock, Israel, he's made them small among the heathens, okay? Among the Edomite, they just the chief tribe, all right? Okay, but they're the smallest tribe also, and that's going into another lesson all of itself. But yeah, that's just see what I'm saying, the smallest. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock, the smallest of the flock, all the Edomite, the tabernacles of Edom, okay? The smallest of the flock shall draw them out. And they talking about, that's what Scott Ritter is talking about. Israel is drawing America into a war that's unwinnable, all right? Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So they're gonna go down right along with Esau, Edom, okay, right along with the 1948ers, the small hatters, the least of the flock. That's them. They've drawn America into this here thing, and it's an unwinnable war. All right. We'll close with this Joel. Thus saith the Lord. All right, it's an unwinnable war. Give me this Joel 3 and 2, and it says, I will also gather all nations. Seeing all of them down there right now. I just gave you Iraq, okay, Iran, Saudi Arabia, okay, the Houthis, Yemen, Assyria, China, Russia, America, Great Britain. See, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, that's the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's Armageddon, okay? And we'll plead with them. And he ain't talking about pleading like you think. That word plead, he going into, I'm going to judge them, okay? He's going to judge them, all right? They are for my people, and for my heritage is Israel. He's going to do that for his chosen ones, all right? This is all the will of the Father. The will of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is to bring these heathens down, okay? And set Israel back up, all right? Restore us to our rightful place, okay? Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land, all right? I will also gather all the nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them. Therefore my people and for my heritage Israel. And for those of you who don't know, Israel, that's Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's our bloodline, all right? And Jacob's name got changed to Israel. You can find that in Genesis, all right? Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So these small hatters, they being exposed, okay? Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai is exposing them for who they really are, okay? They're gonna be dragged into this third woe, which they can't win, all right? And they're gonna be defeated, okay? A lot of these nations that they thought was cool with them they're gonna break bad on them, okay? But let me close with this. Give me this Job. Give me this Job 13. Give me this Job 13 and 4. It say, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. And that's what this thing is founded on, okay? A bunch of deception, a bunch of lies, okay? A bunch of BS and mass murder is how this man got his place, all right? How he got what he got, okay? Everything he's gotten, he's stolen, killed, robbed. It say for the thief, but to come to do what? Kill, steal, and destroy. John 10 and 10, all right? But the thief cometh but to kill, steal, and destroy. So this man is going to go down, all right? Through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and his prophets. Lord will, the lesson is edifying. That's all I have right now. In closing, I like to say shalom and abab abo. Till the next time, Israel.